Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Christian Productions. If you remember a couple videos back now, maybe one or two videos back, I did a review on some strings. If you guys don't remember that, if you guys have not seen that video, definitely recommend hitting the card. I think it's this side of the screen, I think. Anyway, go ahead and click that card. I'll take you that video. You guys will better understand kind of my general thoughts, like my initial thoughts, but if you guys don't want to. The strings are known as the string source. Kind of what's special about the string company, so just to sum it up for those of you who haven't seen it, or don't know much about this company, or don't know anything at all about this company, is this string company like specializes in, I guess, like strings, obviously. But what they do is, the guy behind this, he realized that your standard pack of strings, the tension across, like, between each string is not perfect, quote unquote perfect. Some people don't really mind, but this guy was like, had a really specific need for a string, so he ended up making his own company, making his own strings that are all the tension across the entire fretboard and the tension across all the strings are as perfect as you can get them without having to get a custom set of strings. And custom set of strings can be kind of a pain because it's like, oh, I know I want a set of 11s, but what other gauges should I put in it that are pretty close in tension? And if you're uneducated in that kind of stuff, you're like, shit, I don't know what to do. So, and it takes many months, or maybe even years, to figure out the perfect string set for you if you want to do that. So what this guy does is he's picked out kind of the most popular sets, like from a set of 9s all the way up to a set of 13s, and for each he's made a set for each one of those sets, kind of that's optimized for that set and for like a couple particular tunings. For example, for a set of 10s, you can go anywhere from E standard to drop B, into C standard. But there's drop tunings equivalent to, so you just choose the drop tuning. But anyway, I've had those strings for a little while now, both my guitars. I've had it my Schecter and my modified Fender Starcaster Strat. And honestly, I really like these strings. I don't have the pack with me right now because I threw those packs out, and I just ordered some earlier today, so I can't have a physical pack. But packaging, I think I really like. It's a pretty cool packaging. I feel like the string life is about average, which is expected from a normal set of strings, unless you do something like Elixir or what D'Addario's doing with their XT strings or the NYXLs. But those cost a hell of a lot more than normal strings, so it kind of sucks. But for a normal set of strings, these are great for a normal set of strings without any coating on them, which, you know, prefer coated. Some people prefer coated, others just prefer the normal strings. I don't have a preference. Anyway, these strings, they feel really nice. The tension feels really nice. Again, like, the tension across all strings feel nice. I like it. I think the gauges he's chosen for each set that is great, at least for the two I've gotten. I've gotten the 11 to 60 set and 13 to 70 set. They both feel great. My favorite thing about the strings is that the cores are, at least for the wound strings, I think, are hex shaped. It's really nice because I've kind of found the hex core for the wounded ones have something about them that just, the tuning stability with those things is just so nice. And then I just feel like the tension always stays constant with those strings for some odd reason. Because I know I played NYXLs for a while until I started experimenting with a bunch of different other string companies. NYXLs were my first introduction to the hex, and the tension, even with NYXLs, they stayed the same. Even after months of playing them, they stayed the same. Even when they're disgusting as all hell, they stay the same. Similar thing with these ones. The tension's the same because it was one of my guitars. It does have a bit of give, but also just a little bit of resistance to it, and that's been the same for each string. since I put this set on, which is great because I hate it. I've played a couple string companies before that after a certain given amount of time, the strings just seem to lose maybe like 1 or 2 pounds of tension. Sounds weird, but that might just be me. But I've kind of noticed with certain strings, at least certain string companies, that instead of being, because I'm bending up a minor third right now, and that I've been able, and then on a little while later I've been able to bend up to there from this position, and I'm like, tension's gone. So that's what I really like. They seem still pretty shiny, at least up here. I don't use the upper register too terribly much, but it's still, they seem fine. The brightness still seems there. So, yeah, again, I just really like these strings. Same thing with my Fender Strat, similar thing. Just they both feel great. Definitely recommend this to anybody who's looking for a different string company that's unique. Because I know most string companies that all have similar sets, but String Source, the guy over at String Source, they know what they're doing. Because I know I'm like, some people are like, oh, they're just pack of strings. Well, yeah, but the tension's there with everything. You don't have super loose bottom strings or top is super tight. I love that. I don't have to customize the set anymore. I literally just get to buy a pack of strings, slap them on, and not have to worry about tension, which is, in my opinion, great. It makes my job of getting sets of strings a lot easier. Only downside is these aren't necessarily, they're a bit more expensive than your standard set of strings. About this, I remember my set of 11s, they're about $9.50. And the set of 13s, I think those are like 11 or 12, maybe $13, which the prices vary between sets, which is a little weird in my opinion. Because I remember with other companies, you'd get like a set, you'd pay the same amount for a set of 9s as you would with a set of 12s or 13s, which is a little weird in my opinion. But that's just me. There could be a reason behind it. I'm not judging. It's just a weird thing in my book, but I'm really willing to pay the amount of money for these strings because they're great, tension's great, lifespan's great. But that's just my 2 cents. If you guys want to check these strings out for yourself, I will leave a link in the description box below, so you guys can feel free to go ahead and try these strings out. And for those of you who have, or if you've already tried them, come back to this video and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Leave a like, leave a comment. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, please hit the bell notification so when you're notified of whenever I happen to get videos out. Yeah, so see you guys next time with hopefully a similar style, or maybe on some other little things here and there on guitar stuff, or maybe even get some performances with a band I'm trying to get together. You know, and other things like that, vlogs, music vlogs, similar stuff. So if that sounds interesting to you, let me know in the comment section below. See you guys next time.